My name is Leslie Samuel from BecomeAblogger.com. We're changing the world one blog at a time. Oh man, social media marketing world, the main reason I come here is for the networking. The sessions are great, lots of awesome content, but I love being able to connect with other people that are like-minded, that are doing great things in social media, and just, you know, having those relationships with them. So that by far is my number one thing with being here at this conference. So I'm going to be speaking on the topic of creating a blogging sales funnel to increase your revenue, because a lot of bloggers, what they do is they start creating content, maybe they start growing an audience, but they don't start making money. And if you're doing this as a business, you're going to have to find a way to make money. So by creating a blogging sales funnel, you'll be able to do that on a more of an automated way, where you can have people that you're nurturing a relationship with, and you have your follow-up campaigns that's going to help you to nurture that relationship, provide them with value, and also expose them to your products and services. I think a lot of it comes down to fear. They're afraid to get started. They're afraid to put themselves out there. They're afraid of failure. They don't really know what it's about, and they kind of have that hesitation with it. So I think part of it is just kind of getting past that fear and realizing that, hey, you do have value to offer, and then you figure out how to make it happen. But one thing that I know holds people back is fear. The thing, you post something, what if nobody likes it? What if nobody listens? What if nobody comes to your blog? What if nobody buys your products and services? But what I find is that if they're able to get past that, they can do something substantial. So education has always been a big part of what I do. I was a high school science and math teacher, and then I became a university professor. I love being able to see someone go from a place of confusion to a place of understanding, and to be able to be involved in that transformative process. It excites me. I mean, I get pumped when I'm able to help someone understand something that they didn't understand before. So the biggest lesson that social media marketers have to learn is that it's not about them. I mean, yeah, so we're online, we're creating this content, we're building our social platforms, and maybe we're growing our personal brand. But even in growing your personal brand, it's about the people that you are trying to serve. How can you provide them with value? How can you make them the stars of your business? A lot of us go at it from a perspective of me, come and see what I'm doing, and so on. Nobody cares what you're doing. So it's all about identifying who your audience is and making them the center of the attention, making them the stars of the show. So a lot of people say content marketing is dead. They say that there's so much, noise out there and so on. And I actually think it's a great thing that there's so much noise out there. Why? Because if you actually create great content, you can attract an audience. So is content marketing dead? Are people going to continue to need help with what they're trying to accomplish? Absolutely. There's no way content marketing is dead. And I think the future is even brighter for content marketers. You have these people that are publishing these posts just to kind of get these clicks. It's not about that. Listen, it is clickbait. Oh man, get it out of here. I think if you truly focus on serving your audience, they're gonna want to learn from you, because they're always gonna want to learn. So they gotta go somewhere to get that knowledge. Why not have you be that person? Why not be that go-to company or expert in your industry, so that you can be the one that they turn to when they have questions, and forget about those clickbait articles. So the thing is, influencer marketing, I think there's a lot of validity to it. I mean, it's something that's worked for forever, basically. But that's not the only way to go about it. If you want to use influencers, great. Make sure you have a strategic plan for making that work for your business. But why not be that go-to source? Why not be that resource that the people in your industry are going to? If you can do that, you're in a much more powerful position than having to rely on someone else to recommend your brand. So I think live video is like taking social media to the next level. It's where you can have that interaction, but it's not just I post some text and I wait for people to respond. No, you have people on there with you live that are getting value from you, that you can communicate with. You can ask them a question. One of the most powerful things, it's very simple, but I remember I was watching a live stream from Live Streaming Pros, and I made a comment, and my son was there with me, and I said, Noah likes what you're doing, or something of that sort, and she said, hi Noah, and my son was like, oh my word, they said my name, and he felt like he was a part of the action. That to me is what makes it very powerful. Yeah, that's my little son, but even with the individuals that you are trying to reach, when they can hear you and see you interact with them in real time, it is such a powerful thing to happen. So authenticity is key. I mean, in the past, you know, we had these polished professionals that are on TV that are reading from this script, and they have a certain persona. But what I find is that people want to connect with people. They want to connect with people that they can know, like, and trust, that they see themselves in. And the more authentic you are, the more people are going to actually connect with you. And once they connect with you, if you provide them with enough value, you can build a substantial business from that. Decent camera, decent lighting, and that just distracted me.
Great audio. What's up, brother?
So the must-haves for live streaming in terms of the equipment for me is you want to have a decent camera, you want to have decent lighting, and you want to have decent audio. That for me is a big deal. Besides that, I think it's just about, you know, being real and connecting with your audience and thinking about it from a perspective of what do they want and getting feedback from them and refining what you do. And to me, the biggest must-have is you have to keep doing it. The more consistent you are and the more you are able to provide value. Switchboard, it's how you do live.